Afghanistan suffered from a bloody civil war in the 1990s. While different Afghan factions fought for the control of the country, analysts say nearby countries like Pakistan, India and Iran thought it was in their national interest to support one particular group or another. Andrew Wilder of the US Institute of Peace thinks the so-called zero option of pulling all US troops out at the end of next year may take Afghanistan back to that situation.
I think the idea that we're going to pull out troops will exacerbate the concerns within the regional actors that Afghanistan could again fall apart and return back to civil war, which if anything is going to further provide incentives to regional actors to back their proxies in Afghanistan.
Wilder says another concern is that while the US does not have a military presence in neighboring Pakistan, instability in one country impacts the other. In recent years, Pakistan has been badly hit by several terrorist groups. Wilder says leaving no troops in Afghanistan would further embolden militant groups in Pakistan.
The biggest concern would be for the Pakistani Taliban, TTP. I mean, because they could then get inspiration. Well, look what happened in Afghanistan. They defeated this invading power, and that could be mobilizing for the TTP and other militant groups in Pakistan.
Experts like Lisa Curtis believe the regional countries are closely watching the situation and that US troops offer the possibility of stability.
If the US would come out and commit to keeping a robust troop presence, say anywhere between 10 and 20,000 US troops, then I think you create more confidence that the situation in Afghanistan can be stabilized, and you hold out the hope that countries like Pakistan may get on board with a political solution and may cooperate more effectively.
But if experts say taking all the troops out of Afghanistan is a bad option, then why did the White House say it was on the table?
Some observers think that the White House is simply using that as a bargaining chip, that it's really bluffing, that it has no intentions of leaving zero troops, but it's trying to force Karzai to be more reasonable in the negotiations of the bilateral security agreement. But in my opinion, both the Karzai administration and the Obama administration are, using the wrong tactics.
Curtis says the perception of a wedge between Kabul and Washington will play right into the hands of the Taliban and other regional extremists and against the interests of the two countries. Experts stress that whatever plan the White House does go ahead with, it should not let the Afghan people feel that they are being abandoned by the international community. Kokab Farshori, VOA News, Washington.